his work with quarterbacks, Morton has developed a reputation for helping players elevate their game. He's passionate about the quarterback position, and over his career, he has honed his skills in understanding how to maximize the quarterback's potential. Morton describes the process of working with quarterbacks as a partnership, where both coach and player must be on the same page. When I first started working with quarterbacks, I wanted to understand how they see the game, how they read defenses, and how I can help them execute, he says. His relationship with Jared Goff is a prime example of how Morton's understanding of the quarterback's role can enhance both the player's confidence and the offensive scheme. As a whole, Goff, who played one of the best seasons of his career in 2022, will continue to benefit from Morton's insights. As the two work to build a more efficient offense in 2023, it's also worth noting that Morton's ability to adapt and innovate is crucial when considering his leadership of the offense. The NFL is a league where defenses continuously evolve and adjust, so Morton will need to be as flexible as possible in his play calling. I like to keep things fresh, Morton says. I don't want the defense to ever feel like they can predict us. I want to keep them guessing, and that's why I like to use a variety of schemes and personnel groupings. This strategy not only keeps opposing defenses on their toes, but it also creates the opportunity for the offense to be more versatile. In a league where predictability can be a downfall, Morton's ability to keep the offense unpredictable could be a game changer for the Lions. Moreover, Morton's work with quarterbacks in third down situations and the red zone has been fundamental to his offensive vision. He knows that in football, the most decisive moments happen in these critical parts of the game. You have to be prepared for these situations, he states. I've learned a lot about how to make these moments count, and now, as a coordinator, my mission is to create an offense that's always one step ahead of the defense. It's in these crucial moments that Morton's play calling can turn a game on its head. With an understanding of the quarterback's thought process and how to execute in hyper-sure situations, the Lions' offense under Morton will be diverse and multidimensional. Morton is constantly tinkering with new ways to use his personnel, finding ways to make the best use of his playmakers while also ensuring that they remain unpredictable. From motions to personnel groupings to tempo, Morton has a wide variety of tools at his disposal, all of which will keep opposing defenses guessing. His creativity, combined with his detailed knowledge of each player's strengths, makes the Lions' offense one of the most intriguing in the NFL heading into the season. And of course, with Morton at the helm, the expectation is that the Lions' offense will be even harder to stop. He wants to maintain the strengths of the offense from recent years, but also understands that the key to long-term success is evolution, not stagnation. He already knows that for the team to continue growing, it will be necessary to add variations and new approaches to what has already worked well. If it's not broken, don't fix it. But if you don't evolve, you'll get left behind, he states, emphasizing the need for constant improvement. This philosophy will keep the Lions' offense dynamic and at the forefront of the league's most explosive attacks. Ultimately, what drives Morton the most is the desire to achieve the biggest prize of all, the Super Bowl. He knows the team is ready, the players have the potential, and now, it's up to him to ensure everything functions at the highest level. We have the team, we have the pieces now. It's just about making everything work, he says with contagious confidence. Morton's commitment to winning, combined with his leadership and strategic thinking, positions the Lions for sustained success in the NFC. Morton's mission is clear, to take the Lions to the top, and with him leading the offense, expectations are sky high. If you, like us, are excited to see what the future holds, be sure to follow the Lions News Fan Report for more updates, analysis, and everything happening with the Detroit Lions. Don't miss a thing. Subscribe now and join us on this journey to success. When you think of an offensive coordinator in football, what comes to mind? Strategy, creativity, or perhaps a mind that sees the game in a way few others can. If you're a Detroit Lions fan, the good news is that the franchise now has someone who embodies exactly that kind of brilliance. John Morton, the new offensive coordinator for the Lions, brings a wealth of experience and a game vision that promises not only to keep Detroit's offense at a high level, but also to take the team to new heights. In 2022, Morton was already part of the staff as an offensive assistant, and his contribution was vital to the team's success, especially in terms of strategy and how the Lions' offense positioned itself in the league. Now, with the responsibility of leading the offense, Morton aims to make this attack even more unpredictable, explosive, and efficient. John Morton is no newcomer to the football world. His career spans several years with high-level teams, and through these experiences, he has developed a unique vision of how to build a winning offense. In 2022, alongside Ben Johnson, Morton had the opportunity to work with the Lions quarterbacks and key players, helping shape what became one of the most efficient offenses in the NFL. What many don't know is that Morton has always been the type of coach who goes beyond the obvious. He doesn't just watch the game and his players, he feels the need to understand what each of them can offer the offense in a way that even the player himself might not realize. This ability to identify each athlete's strengths and find ways to maximize them is one of Morton's standout qualities. As the Lions' offensive assistant, Morton's ability to analyze players and find what works best for them became a cornerstone of his approach. "I've always been the kind of coach who just asks the players, 'What do you need from me?'" Morton explains. He credits his success to the collaborations he's had with previous head coaches like John Gruden and others who helped him develop the mindset that no one player is too small to be a difference. Morton's approach to the Lions roster is no different. He studies each player, from Goff to the newest additions, and sees the bigger picture in terms of how they all contribute to the offense's overall success. His attention to detail and commitment to understanding the nuances of each player has been integral to the Lions' success over the last couple of seasons. With Ben Johnson's promotion, Morton's role became even more crucial. He played an integral part in designing the schemes that made Detroit's offense so unpredictable in recent seasons. Now, with the offense in his hands, Morton's responsibility is not just to continue implementing what has worked, but also to add his personal touch, his own style, and his ideas so the Lions can evolve and eventually surpass their own limits. This is where Morton's creative ability truly shines. He's known for his flexibility, always looking to push the boundaries of traditional offensive schemes, and he's eager to build something that will not only be effective but also a nightmare for opposing defenses to predict. When discussing his time working alongside Ben Johnson, Morton describes the process as true collaboration. "I was there like, 'Ben, what do you need? Dan, what do you guys need? Just tell me what you want,'" he recalls, reflecting on the days he was deeply involved in developing the Lions' offensive plays and schemes. This willingness to collaborate is one of the qualities that make Morton so well respected among his peers. He doesn't come in with an inflated ego, but rather with an open mind, ready to listen and absorb everything that could contribute to the team's success. Morton's ability to be a team player extends not only to the coaching staff but to the players, as he's always focused on putting them in the best position to succeed, not just by theory, but through a genuine understanding of their capabilities. And if there's one thing Morton excels at, it's analyzing the pieces he has at his disposal. He has a unique ability to look at the team and quickly understand how to get the best out of each player. This goes beyond training and preparation. It involves a deep study of what truly works during the game. His strategic approach has been shaped throughout his career, especially from working alongside renowned coaches like John Gruden, where he learned the importance of being flexible and creative within an offensive philosophy. Morton has always stood out for his try-everything mentality, testing a wide range of ideas until he finds what works effectively.